this is gonna be a day in the life of a dad to a 3.5-week-old newborn. It's my first day back from paternity leave and I'm gonna work from home, so I'm just gonna take you guys through the day and what it looks like. This is just how we're doing it currently. Things are always changing, but I say day in the life, but it's currently 8:30 the day before, because the way I'm currently kind of thinking about a day is like evening to evening, because depending on the plans for the next day, whether it's a weekend or it's a work day or not, I feel like the planning for it starts the night before. So right now, baby has just stirred, did a nappy change, and then now we're gonna get him through his feeding process, which is kind of some breastfeeding and then some express breast milk top up if needed, to try to get him to settle down to sleep hopefully, and then we're gonna catch our first stretch of sleep hopefully from whenever until whenever baby wakes up again, which is anywhere from between like an hour to, if he's like gonna be a baller, like 3 hours. So we'll see how we go. It's kind of exciting, like it's daunting because it's like, am I not gonna sleep tonight? But you know, it's kind of exciting, you know, going into the unknowns. He's finished his breastfeed, just doing a little bit of a bottle top up with some of the pumped milk, and then hopefully he will go to bed and we can go to bed. Baby is kind of down. He's not like definitely gonna sleep, but he's sleeping for now, so we're gonna try hit the sack. Baby got up maybe an hour ago. I didn't get up with him. Joe got up, and the first watch or shift is technically Joe's, so then she kind of fed him and then we're settling him, but then he's just a little bit grumpy, so I'm helping out with him a little bit while Joe can get her pumping, provide a little support, and then I'll probably be back to bed. And at 2:30 my shift officially begins. So it's the official start time on my shift, but he also just happened to start crying at 2:30 because Joe managed to put him back down and he was resting a little bit, and then he started like woke up, started fussing. So it's my turn. So this is the kind of official start of my day. Something called like the witching hours, which is apparently just like a time of the day where they are way more grumpy and just tend to like be fussy and upset. And for this fella, so pretty much since he's come back, that time has been like anywhere from like midnight to like 3 AM. So this is kind of somewhat predictable. This is me with the Boba Bliss on. And so far for me, don't want to jinx it, but the baby wearing has been like the undefeated way of kind of settling him. So he's still like kind of like a bit stressed, but I feel like he's on his way to falling asleep. Oh, someone who I do feel quite bad for is little Miss Ponyo. I think since we've come back, she's like, "Why are you up? Why are we always moving around the house in the middle of the night?" And she's like the sweetest kind of companion dog, so she always likes to follow, you know, where we go. So she's not getting like full deep sleep either. She's like getting pretty. You're also getting broken sleep in this newborn phase, eh? While I'm doing this, because I can't exactly like sit down or sleep while I'm putting him like doing this, is try to be productive. So like while Joe's breastfeeding, she needs to eat more food, so most mornings I will make a like ginger egg fried rice type of thing. Apparently ginger's good for, I don't know, something like postpartum recovery, and egg is just healthy, good source of protein. I like to make a bit of a batch every morning so that when she's hungry throughout the day, it's like an easy food that she can just heat up and eat. Might cook up some oats, super easy, but it's just so there's some breakfast ready for, or like a midnight snack next time she wakes up to pump. Some oats with chia seeds. Alright, so far the magic number that I look for is 30 minutes. So this is the Huckleberry app, and I started tracking when he fell asleep on me, And normally when it gets to 30 minutes, that's when I try to put him down, and after 30 minutes he tends to be like a bit more settled. He actually goes into proper sleep. Well, I just stand here and wait for him to get into deeper sleep. I normally just hop on, find something on YouTube to watch. This is the last thing I was watching, some just like mundane stuff. I baby carried him for like, baby wore him for like 40 minutes ish, and he looks pretty asleep, so I'm hoping he stays that way. I'm gonna crash on the couch now and try to get a bit of shut eye in. Let's go. So you all hear that Levi started crying about 5 minutes after I lay down, so he didn't quite settle, but I think it's because he's hungry now. So let's make it milk time. Milk time, and then hopefully he'll sleep after that, so we'll see how we go. Before we eat, this is kind of his nursery. Got a cute playmate, shout out May. Little dimmed light over here, and his little change table, so nappies, wet wipes, everything we need. Alright, it's Edom's boardception right now. Joe's just up and doing some pumping, and we're watching our old COVID vlogs just for some nostalgia. And we were, oh crap, it's the old scene now, but we were basically planting that plant over there during lockdown, and then this plant had survived and it's thrived, so let's go. He was kind of like a bit settled after eating, and then he pooped himself. So I just took him in for another nappy change, and now he's like in full cry mode, so gotta try figure it out. He shouldn't be hungry, and he's got a clean nappy, so he's probably gassy, or he's just being a baby and crying, because being alive is hard. It's okay. Joe's gone back to bed, and I am highly doubtful that I'm gonna get back to sleep tonight, but that's okay. He had a good sleeping night yesterday, but tonight I see he's like law of averages. Gotta keep me on my toes, kind of a good sleeping night every night. After every pump, we got the pumping parts to be washed, bottle to be washed, and then we chuck it in that thing to dry them. Right, shout out to Jess for hooking me up with this Far East Alchemy Taro milk tea protein powder for my birthday. It's really, really good, and because I have now come to peace with the fact that I'm not going to sleep again, made myself a coffee. Those oats I made earlier, reheated them, and this protein mixes so well with oats. Sweet baby Ponson with me. Her actual name's Ponyo, but we just call her all kinds of things. So the stand desk is coming in clutch, because that's my work laptop over there. It means if I need to work later with baby on me like this, I can as well. So pretty clutch. I am still getting through some footage, actually backlog. Oh, sit and chill. This is from our Aussie roadie last year. I think I lied. I think there's enough time where if I can put him down now, if he actually sleeps, I can still get like a little sleep and then work out, hopefully. So we shall see how we go. I'm hoping the change of environment will help. So this is guest bed. Looks a little bit sad, but it's all good. So that's where I'll be sleeping, and hopefully this is where Levi's sleeping. That's where Ponyo's sleeping. It's a sleeping party. Let's get it. Alright, Ponyo's on the bed with me. It's looking promising. Levi did in fact stay asleep for 2 hours. Oh, not 2 hours, like an hour and a half-ish. So managed to get a pretty proper sleep. He is now hungry, so it's time for a feed. So just gonna feed him for a bit until he's full, try to put him back down, and then it's actually pretty good timing for me to get a quick workout in, shower, and then start work. So If he didn't go back to sleep, if I ended up working out at like, I don't know, some other time, then I would have just started working earlier. But because I managed to get that sleep, I will be grateful for it. Just do like a 20 to 30 minute workout in a bit. Feed is done. Baby downed 105 mils. Hopefully he will now sleep. He's in his bassinet and sleeping currently, so hopefully he stays there for a bit. Got another round of stuff to wash quickly. Alright, so Levi did not actually stare at that properly. He started opening his eyes again, so I'm currently walking him around this roly-poly bassinet in circles around this little lobby lounge area to see if he's closing his eyes more and more, so this is my little gym setup. So I got a squat rack and bought these gymnastic rings on Temu, and they've been my main thing I've been using to work out lately. Alright, it is currently 8:45 now. I've been logged in for a little bit at work and just checking some emails, accepting meetings, messaging people, reply messages, etc. Now I'm gonna drink one of these bad boys for health. I've been sick since Levi was born actually, so it's been a slow recovery because of lack of sleep. But I'm gonna drink one of a couple of the Super Greens blend. Been working for a few hours, had a meeting with my manager just to kind of catch up on things and just trying to get back up to speed and wrap my head around things and what I need to do for the next few weeks / months. So that's alright, and it's been a while since I had those oats in the morning, so I'm just snacking on peanut butter jam toast with another coffee. And then very thankful to my mum. She's bringing over lunch in a little bit with like food that's particularly good for Joe's recovery. Alright, so it's lunchtime. I'm already halfway through my lunch. My mum dropped off some food and Joe has just finished breastfeeding, and I'm just going to feed him a little bit of top up because he scoffed my lunch. Fed Levi the bottle, and I think he's kind of going down for a nap, but he's not fully asleep. But I'm going to now use the rest of my lunch break to take a quick nap, and then I got a meeting in a little bit. So pee. Pretty much had all the meetings I was going to have today, and I have some work to do, but this little guy was not going down, so Joe's been doing a great job looking after him, and now I'm front packing him so that he can nap, and so Joe can nap, and I just got to work with a standing desk, so it's all good. I get some extra wet vest training, so it's a win-win-win, triple win. Let's go. I finished up the work day and went down for a nap myself, so just napped for about half an hour. So feeling pretty good. Joe's mum has come over to cook some dinner for us, which is really nice for this kind of early newborn phase. So done with my dinner, so now it's Ponyo's turn. For dinner she gets her classic kibble plus some of this green lipped mussel powder. This patient puppy. Good girl. Okay, go for it. No. Alright. Ponyo's super excited. Always been in a good mood. So now I'm going to take him for a walk along with Ponyo, and that's the current most reliable way of getting him into deep sleep. So that we're hoping once we do this, come back, set him down, he'll hopefully go out for a good 2-3 hours. Back from the walk. Should have brought my camera because it was such a vibe, man. The field had like 20 dogs and then like just heaps of people. Everyone was so friendly, and then like saying hi to Levi. But when we came back, checked the letterbox. Levi's first letter, and I think it's his birth certificate. Now baby is down, sleeping, and what day would be complete without a quick supermarket run? Boom. Objective complete. And tomorrow morning, while I'm up with Levi at weird hours, I'm probably gonna cook the topper up for Ponyo. Alright, showered up. And he is up now and having a feed on Joe. So we're going to do our feed cycle right now. It's 8:27. Get him on the bottle as well. Then hopefully we'll all go to bed as a family. If I do a quick sleep counter, I think throughout this video I would have been putting on the sleep over a 24-hour period. Haven't been keeping track throughout the day, but I reckon it's like around 6 or 7 hours. So that's actually not too bad in my opinion. Like, it's quite sustainable. Well, not long-term sustainable, but this is like, he does not need one forever, so yeah, it's actually quite I would say days like this, it's quite character building because it takes patience. It's humbling because you gotta realize you don't know everything, and it really builds up your love for your family because you just, kind of everything's revolving around your family and trying to take care of your kid and take care of your wife, so, and your dog. So it's a pretty special time in life at the moment, really. So we're watching some Singles Inferno, last 2 episodes. This is the time slot when we can watch a show.